Yep.
Sounds
Calling
good, John.
the November 5th, 2020 meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission and Historic Commission of the Village of East Dundee to order. This is a teleconference meeting. Could we have the roll call, Catherine?
Ellie, Holloman. I see Sue, you're on mute. You're on mute. Meyer, Apke, Stenick.
Here.
Stenick's here? Okay. Bernstein?
Here.
Stock?
Here.
Musket?
Here.
And Brewer?
Here.
Scarpelli's here too.
Scarpelli, thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Do we have enough?
Two.
I lost count. What?
We have 7 of the 9 currently.
Okay, fine. Okay, first item on here on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the meeting of October 8th, 2020. Can I hear a motion to that effect or any corrections?
A motion to approve.
Second.
Scarpelli?
Yes.
Holloman? Sue, you're on mute. I don't think she's able to take it off. Yeah, is it a yes? Meyer? Apke? Stenick?
Yes.
Bernstein?
Yes.
Stock? Musket?
Yes.
And Brewer?
Yes. Okay, once again, thank you. I have to ask for any public comment on anything that's not on our 3 agenda items for tonight. Is anybody in on this meeting that's not related to these 3 items and has a comment? Okay, hearing nothing, we will move on. The first item is the Historic Commission, certificate of appropriateness for a 2nd-story addition at 1 East Main Street. Does anyone want to make Brett, are you here, or anyone want to make a presentation on this or any comments?
Yeah, this is Brett Wozniak. I'm here.
Hi, Brett.
Hi. Yeah, I can speak to it. As you guys know, I bought 1 East Main Street. I've driven by it so many times and just seen it and looked at it, and I'm like, oh, I wish somebody would do something with this building. And I got the opportunity to purchase it, and we purchased it. I hope everybody's driven by it recently and seen that we've done a lot of work on it. Completely redone the inside of the building, and the outside has just been fully painted. We've got awnings on it. I know you guys approved some signage for the salon that we have in the front of the building. And basically what we're looking to do is add a 1,000 square foot addition on the north side of the building as a 2nd story. And that will be my office space for my company. I own a marketing agency. And we'd also like to put a rooftop deck on the front. As you can see, I'm pretty sure everybody should have a copy of the renderings and the architectural plans. And it looks to me pretty congruent with the current historic facades of the area. I know, I'm friends with Tom Roser, so I've seen a lot of his buildings. We kind of got the idea of looking at some of the spaces that he had done to keep up with the historic value of the town. Nothing crazy going on here. As you can see, it looks pretty clean, straight lines. And we're just really excited to start on the project and bring some more beauty to this building. Being one of the first buildings you see when you come into East Dundee, we're really excited about it. Any questions or comments?
I'm really excited that you're here and that you want to do something with that building. However, it doesn't look very historical to me. Looks very modern and sleek.
In regards to, well, so there's a couple options we're looking at. The picture that you see, the
Mhm.
rendering,
Uh-huh.
the wood trim around the top, we might actually not be doing that because mainly because of COVID and just ended up costing my business a lot of money. We might just be doing that as siding, and instead of doing it horizontal, it would just be vertical, kind of more like the architectural plans as opposed to the actual rendering. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, but I gotta look at the architectural plans. I got them here. It just looks too modern to me to fit into that.
I guess if you compare the
Historical.
buildings around me, there really is no building around me that would even look historical in my opinion. I've got Carroll's Corner, I've got AT&T, I've got the old bank, there's Lee's River Pub. Nothing in the area. The monument building next to me has any historical value. So, I mean, I took an eyesore of a building and turned it into something beautiful, and I think that it would only benefit the city with what we're trying to do here.
Oh, I'm sure it will benefit the city. I'm really excited about doing something with that building. I wouldn't know how to change it to be more historical. That's just, what I thought about it. I think it's a beautiful building.
This
Actually,
is John. This is John. Can I interrupt a little bit, Sue?
yeah.
I
go
just
ahead.
think if you did something with the south facade other than a giant expanse of glass or patio doors, even if you carried the awning up there or some sort of a trellis or something, since that's going to be a deck, I think you would kill the mobile home look of the rest of the addition.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's possible. If that would help. If that would be something that would help the look. This looks like it's just a box that's stacked on top of the building,
yeah.
And I'd like to see a little bit of pizzazz on it, an awning or trellis or something like that built onto the front.
I mean, you're not going to change the building at all at the bottom or the first level, are you, other than putting that railing around?
Yeah, the first level is we're done with that phase.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm not opposed to putting awnings up. I know there's a grant that the village provides that we're going for. And that would be an exterior improvement. A lot of it depends on finances and what we're capable of doing. Like I said, COVID really hit my business hard. And then having the grant taken away this year kind of hit us pretty hard too, in hopes of receiving that to do exterior improvements. So
Yeah,
as far as what I have on plans, I would say that's pretty much what we're trying to accomplish here. I have no problem putting awnings on the front, like you were saying. Was it John?
Yeah, that was John. It's John. Just a awning or even a little 4-foot, trellis or something. Not maybe a trellis
Yeah.
is the wrong word. A little
Kind of like
portico thing or something out there. That
Yeah.
'cause you're going to use that as a deck. Maybe
Exactly.
whatever would be the simplest thing to put out there. You would break up the. I'm not so concerned about the east and west elevations, but the part that are going to see from the street is just a big bunch of patio doors, I assume, or glass. So it'd be nice to kind of break that off somehow and tie it into the rest of the building below, maybe or something. So that's just a recommendation.
No, we definitely had planned on doing some stuff. Like I said, it's kind of like I've been calling it phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
Yeah.
Phase 2 would be like just getting the space built so that we can actually occupy it, and then building out. And we did plan on doing something like, I guess the word's a trellis, or awnings or something like that. Yeah, definitely. We wanted to do that.
nice
that was,
spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's an open staircase from
On
the downstairs all the way up.
Outside,
It's all interior.
interior, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
think
so
it's
you
fine. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go. Through the front window, you'd be able to see the staircase. We would, make it look like it's almost a floating staircase, and then we'll probably do some sort of cool lighting fixture hanging down.
Okay,
This is John again. From my perspective, I think, just so, I don't have a problem with it. I like the fact you're doing some work on that building. I just like to see a little bit more interest maybe on the front of it than just a wall of glass, so, and we'll trust you into doing that, I guess. So, okay.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're excited. But I don't know. I look forward to having everyone check out the roof view once you get up there, because I've spent some time fixing the roof and the view is amazing of the river.
oh, I bet it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's such a pretty river. Yeah. Okay. So any other comments or questions or anything?
Nope,
Can I hear a motion to approve the certificate of appropriateness?
oh,
I'll make a motion.
Go ahead, Frank.
I'll make a motion. We approve the certificate of appropriateness for a second-story addition to 1 East Main Street as discussed.
I'll second it.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes,
Meyer, Apke, Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Schock,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
boy, I am.
You guys have a
too.
good evening.
You
Yep.
too.
And please,
Thank you.
introduce yourselves if you guys ever want to check it out.
Thank you.
Get a haircut.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Good idea. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Second item, a certificate of appropriateness for an awning sign. East Side Cafe, Coffee and Wine Bar, which is at 316 North River Street, which I guess is the old modal building, or many other things before that. So, is Catherine here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, it's Kate.
Oh,
You don't have
hello.
to call me. You don't have to call me Catherine.
Okay.
We're actually talking about the cafe, which is the Uncommon Palette now. And so that's at 316. Modal is at 324.
Oh, okay.
Yep, no worries. I get
Oh,
confused
I'm
all the
sorry. I was just off a building. Okay.
Okay, no worries. So we're going through a bit of rebranding over at the Uncommon Palette, and with that, we're changing the name. Obviously, we're going to change it from the Uncommon Palette to the East Side Cafe, Coffee and Wine Bar, and I would like to remove the current arbor structure that's there and add an awning to the front of the building. And I believe I sent the plans to Chris, who hopefully sent it off to everybody else. But the awning is black with white lettering, very consistent with all the other awnings that are right there downtown. And done by the same company. So I know that they're going to be, consistent with the look that we have going down there right now. So yeah, I think it's kind of cut and dry. Does anyone have any questions about what I am requesting or?
No, I think it'll look very nice. I'm very excited. I love awnings.
Thanks, Susan.
I do.
No, I think it's fine. It's certainly going to match in a little bit with what's along there and everything else. So sorry, I got your building wrong. I don't know what I was looking at. So anyway, any other comments or questions?
Nope.
Okay, can we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I'll second.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes,
Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Schock,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Have a
Thank
good
you,
good luck.
Kate.
Okay, our third item is a new business, and this is a public hearing regarding rezoning a lot in the Gateway Crossing Business District from a B3 to an M1 limited manufacturing. Is David there?
Hi, this is Kevin C. I'm here with David Plody.
Okay, fine. You like to make hold it. First thing we have to do is a public hearing. We need to open a public hearing.
I'll make a motion, we open a public hearing.
Second,
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
yes.
Denick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. Okay, I got ahead of myself there. Would you like to make any comments on this?
Yes, we would. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the Plan Commission and staff. My name is Kevin C. I'm the Vice President of Entitlements and Development for Plody Properties. And on behalf of David Plody, who is here with me tonight and the Plody team, I'm happy to present our proposal to rezone Lot 6 in Gateway Crossing from B3 to M1. Some background, Plody purchased the property in 2017 as an addition to our purchase of the former Walmart building next door. It was originally platted and zoned in 1991. And the property has been held by numerous owners. It's been sold at a tax sale. And it's remained vacant while being marketed as a retail site over those many years. And it remains vacant today. As mentioned in the submittal package, the property has poor visibility from Route 25 and Route 72. It's set back from the roads and is screened visually by the Wendy's and the former Walmart building. The retail property sector in general, we believe, faces numerous challenges in today's market, and this site specifically. Combined with the lack of visibility, we do believe that this site is unfit for retail purposes. In contrast, the industrial sector is quite vibrant. We recently rezoned the property to the east to M1, and the new Altorford Caterpillar facility is under construction on that site. In 2016, we acquired the old Walmart building and subsequently rezoned that property from B3 to M1. While the proposed development plan for that property has not really been fully realized yet, we've made significant progress. We spent over $300,000 to upgrade the building and is now fully occupied by LW Mountain and has generated jobs in East Dundee. Regarding the subject property, we get calls frequently inquiring about industrial uses. The narrative in the submittal package noted that the property is not under contract and that we have not received any firm offers. Subsequent to making that submittal, we did in fact receive a letter of intent from a group that would like to put a logistics facility on the site. We've decided not to pursue that offer. They wanted to purchase the land and build their own facility. However, we believe that it would be best to retain ownership of the land and do a build to suit for a user. This would give us the ability to take a more comprehensive approach to the development and allow us to really control the tenants and the uses in conjunction with the development of the proposal for the adjacent Walmart property. Tonight, we're only asking to rezone the property. Given the activity on the properties to the north and the east that have been rezoned to M1, we believe that a similar zoning classification for this property would significantly increase the likelihood that it will be developed and not remain fallow. For illustration purposes only, we included a potential site plan in the submittal package. It shows a 20,000 square foot building with outdoor storage. While this is not a specific design proposal, it's only an illustration. It does closely approximate the type of facility that we've had numerous inquiries about, including the letter of intent was for a similar facility. So we believe that the rezoning of the property from B3 to M1 gives us a greater chance of finding a user. We hope that you'll consider our request tonight, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. With that, I'll turn it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone on the commission have questions? Comments?
Chairman Brewer, this is
Yes.
Frank Scarpelli. I fully support this. I know I was one of the ones who supported when they changed the Walmart to manufacturing, in that the site sits lower than Route 25, and it's just not feasible for commercial. On top of that, more so today than 3.5 years ago when they rezoned that piece, is retail is just like the gentleman said, a lot tougher today. So I think they've done well with the Walmart site and gotten that building back and occupied. And this property is sat vacant forever. And I don't think it'll ever develop commercially. And Plody is a very wise investor. If commercial makes some sudden comeback, they'll figure out a way to move the industrial people off the land and into some other industrial site and then turn it into commercial.
I agree. Any other comments from the commissioners?
I'll make a motion. We close the public hearing.
Second.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes.
Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. Thank you. That public hearing is closed. Now we need to hear a motion to recommend approval of the request to rezone that lot.
Chairman Brewer, I'll make a motion that we approve the rezoning of the lot from the B3 to the M1.
Second.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes.
Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
Brewer.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Appreciate it
we
very
gotta do
much.
one
Thanks
other
for hearing
thing.
us.
Thank you so much.
Yep, we have to do one other thing. We have to have a motion to approve the finding of facts as presented. Again, on this, related to this property, so.
I'll make a motion to approve of what? I'll make a motion to approve of findings of fact to recommend approval of a request to rezone the following described property from B3 Service Business District to the M1 Limited Manufacturing District.
Second.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes.
Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. So that's done. Are we, is there any other business tonight?
Did you do the finding of facts on this?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
Okay.
Yep.
I was on a call for my parents. I'm sorry. Okay.
Thank you for the consideration and support. Appreciate it very much.
Good
Thank
luck
you
on the site.
also.
Okay, can I hear, since there's no other business, could I hear a motion for adjournment, please?
So moved.
Second.
I second.
Scarpelli,
Yes.
Holloman,
Yes.
Stenick,
Yes.
Bernstein,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Musket,
Yes.
and Brewer.
Yes. Well, thank you all for participating.
Thanks.
Well,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good
you.
Good night.
Good night.